There's a strange pattern nobody likes admitting. The person with the highest IQ in the room is often the one still renting. The one who read 50 books this year checks their bank balance nervously. Meanwhile, someone who barely finished school somehow owns 3 properties and never opens a book. If you've ever wondered why being smart hasn't made you rich, here's the uncomfortable truth. Intelligence was never the problem. What you did with it was. Machiavelli noticed this 500 years ago. He watched brilliant minds lose everything while bolder, less analytical people gained wealth and power. Knowing is not the same as moving. Here are the traps that quietly keep smart people broke. The first is the research trap. You find something worth doing, investing, a business, a new skill, and because you're smart, you decide to understand everything about it before starting. So you read, compare options, calculate every scenario, and refine the plan again and again. Every flaw you catch feels like progress, like responsibility instead of avoidance. Months become years, and somehow you still haven't started. Meanwhile, someone else heard about the exact same opportunity in passing and just began, imperfectly, immediately. They didn't know every rule or every risk. They simply knew enough to move. 3 years later, they're already ahead, not because they were smarter, but because they started sooner. Fortune has always rewarded boldness more than caution. The second trap is the dignity trap. You have standards. You won't take the job that feels beneath you. The awkward sales calls, the cold messages, the small, unglamorous work that pays little at first. So you wait for an opportunity worthy of your intelligence, and 2 years quietly disappear while you wait. Meanwhile, someone with no such pride takes the uncomfortable job, gets rejected daily, feels embarrassed constantly, and slowly learns to read people, earn trust, and ask for what they want without flinching. That skill, persuasion, ends up buying their freedom for the rest of their life. Your pride kept your hands clean. It also kept your pockets empty. The third trap is the perfect plan trap. You build a flawless strategy before launching anything because you genuinely care about doing it right. Every time you're close, you spot one more flaw and start over from the beginning. Someone else launches something rough, ugly, and unfinished and lets real customers tell them exactly what to fix. Their business becomes real and growing, while yours stays a beautiful plan that never actually existed anywhere but in your head. The market never rewards perfection, it rewards participation. The fourth trap is the quietest and the most expensive: time. 2 people start in the same empty apartment with the same empty bank account. One begins investing small amounts immediately. The other keeps waiting for the right moment, the right information, the perfect conditions to appear. 20 years later, one has assets quietly working while they sleep. The other has sharp opinions, strong analysis, and no bank balance to show for any of it. Wealth doesn't reward the smartest person in the room, it rewards the earliest consistent one. You cannot buy back decades that have already passed, no matter how correct your analysis was the whole time. Machiavelli himself died poor, understanding power better than almost anyone alive, yet never converting that understanding into wealth. Knowledge was never his problem. It probably isn't yours either. Here's the redirection. Your intelligence isn't the enemy, it's just pointed the wrong way. Stop using it to find more reasons to wait and start using it to find a next action. Take one step in the next 24 hours on the thing you've been analyzing for months. Not the perfect step, just a real one. Movement is the only thing the world has ever responded to. You never rise to the level of your intelligence, you fall to the level of your action. If this changed how you see yourself, subscribe for more, because understanding this gap is the first step to closing it.